This episode of Why We're Like This evaluates the arbitrary, reckless, and selfish practices of people in government at various levels, which has resulted in the underdevelopment of Nigerian people and absence of basic infrastructure. Government consistently fails to put the masses into policy equations before dabbing. Although recently Nigerians seem to be reaching the tethered end, when the masses began to resist the indiscriminate action and unpopular policies that do not put the people into equation. An example is the abrupt, sudden, and indiscriminate removal of subsidy on petroleum products on the first day of year 2012. Nigerians marched out to demonstrate against the arbitrary policy nationwide, and it was the largest protest ever recorded in the history of the country.
Wherever have you had it before that the price of a product will be increased suddenly by well over 150%? This can only happen in the Republic of Slaves, not in the Republic of free citizens of Nigeria. President Jonathan told us that he never had shoes when he was now with the support of all of you, with the support of Nigerians, we decided to buy shoes for him. Apparently these shoes seem to be bigger than him.
Even abroad, there were pockets of solidarity protests such that a planned town hall meeting by a serving Nigerian minister to persuade Nigerians into accepting the subsidy withdrawal policy was disrupted in another round of protests abroad.
Fellow Nigerians, we have been disrespected tonight and not given the chance and the respect we deserve by a minister who came late to an event scheduled for 6 p.m. She's coming out about an hour, 30 minutes later, trying to tell us some nonsense about there was delayed in flights. No, we are not going to take this anymore. We have been taking this line down for a long time. It's been happening since 1960. We are not going to take this anymore. And we refuse. No. We are not going to wait. We are not going to wait. We are not going to wait. Don't advise me. We are not going to wait. We are no longer 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 going to wait. We are going to. We are shutting down this event. We are no longer going to wait. We are no longer going to go. No more waiting. No more. We are tired of waiting. 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 Water run away me. When I remember Nigeria, water run away me. Water run away me.
But the arbitrariness of government is not only limited to government at the federal level, but also at the level of states. An example is of Lagos State, where the supposedly strongest opposition party is found in a dynasty. There is more of arbitrariness, hypocrisy, and manipulations. Lagos State government, for instance, increased tuitions at Lagos State University to over 200%, denied poor inhabitants access to basics of life, and stifled the transport sector to protect the interests of the rich people. It is believed, for instance, that the Lagos State government could help the transport sector, especially the motorbike operators, to organize better by creating a separate lane for them on the highways. This is an example at Porto Novo in Benin Republic. And it is worthy of note to state that arbitrariness of government did not just begin today. It had existed even before transition to civilian rule, and the arbitrary elements in the military are still in charge of the destiny of the country. As part of arbitrary moves, military government recklessly contracted huge loans. Mr. Delishu Bowale of the Guardian newspaper recently discussed in Lagos how the recklessly contracted loan was used
for various projects. $1.8 billion had been drawn down, meaning spent by various individuals for projects that did not even exist. You can't even see one block. That was part of the loan that Okoye had to go and come help us repay in 2004. Another 36%, $3.6 billion, went into various projects that were abandoned. That made $5.4 billion. Now, about $4 billion was placed on projects which the federal government later had to either sell out and give away prices or just lock up completely. At the end of the day, we ended up with only $1 billion of projects, including water, road, airports, schools, power, that we could actually see. Now, when you and I, through Ogonjo Iweala, had to pay back $24 billion, you can remember what that time, and we were asked to clap. We were asked to clap for paying back, because by that time the loans and capitalization interest rates had gone up to 36 billion. We are owing. We were dollars. We were paying for $36 billion. We were paying 90% of those $36 billion were for projects that never existed.
And now the latest trend in the practice of arbitrariness, which Nigerians must quickly resist before it becomes sore wound, is the illegitimate imposition of candidates by individuals on millions of citizens. It's still vivid how at the federal level, a former president imposed a sickly leader on Nigerians and still controls the extension of it till date. Even in the opposition, a former Lagos state governor imposed his candidate on Lagosians, and they run people's destinies as they please. So as we draw curtain on this episode, we say arbitrariness and corruption of people in power is one reason we are like this.